Hey guys, we have the weekly update for Legends, and we have Zenkai Super Saiyan 3 Goku's kit available here. So we actually have a lot going on here. Look how many tabs I have open here. There's a lot to talk about this week. Not even just about units, because there's only one Zenkai. There's a lot of equips, there's events coming out, there's missions, there's a lot of stuff here. And this is a good trend, I feel like. Not releasing as many Zenkais and releasing more missions, more events, more equips, like that. That's what we need, I think. So I have Gohan pulled up here as a reference. Again, I don't think the Goku's going to have as good stats as Gohan does. It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, I am doing 14 stars. We could even bump it down to 7 stars, because this is the lowest amount of stars you would need for this guy to be Zenkai'd. Here we have him, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Let's go to 7 stars. So compared him to Gohan, right? 246, 265, 234, okay, so he's actually... Defense is a 168, 167. Wow. Okay. So he actually has better stats than Gohan. Alright, well, this Gohan was the unit that had the best stats in the game before this guy came out. Now this guy has the best stats in the game. Huh. I mean, he even has more health. Okay, let's just see what he looks like at 14. So Gohan at 14 stars is ridiculous. He has 299k blast. Like, look at these stats. This guy has higher stats than that. Look at his defenses. Okay. Let me know down below if you think these stats are good. You think these stats are good? Okay. Alright, so let's see what they did to his main ability. So he got 30 ki and 20, or sorry, 30% health and 20 ki. Now he gets 30% health and 50 ki. Okay, so that goes up by 30, which is nice. Nullifies on one puncher for 3 counts. Now it's 10 counts. Okay. That's probably all they did, right? He didn't even need that. He didn't need, like, all he needed was the key to go up. He didn't need 10 counts on this. Because this is primarily meant to be used just for the ultimate. So that's good. 40% damage inflicted when battle begins cannot be cancelled. 40% damage when battle starts. Why they changed the wording? Okay, whatever. Okay, so the big thing that I wanted to change for this is I wanted them to make this timer count lower. I said 20, but realistically it's probably going to be 30. And none of this stuff they actually need to touch at all. This is already good as it is. Maybe bump this up to 30%, but that's it. So yeah, this does go to 30. Okay. And then this is the same, this is the same, this is the same. Okay, wait, actually, are they the same? Yeah, they are the same. Okay. So the only thing they changed was this, which is exactly what they needed to do. I think that's all they actually needed to change about it, which is fine. Second unique ability is... Yeah, this is fine. I think I said make this 25% and 20 counts, and then make this 15%, and that's all they have to do for that. Alright, what did they change? 0 damage to recovery, yep. +2 to sub count, down from 3. This looks the same. 20 and 15 is the same, right? Yeah, so this doesn't change at all. The only thing that changes... So the only thing that actually changed about this is the fact that this goes from 3 to +2. Okay. I mean, this wasn't a bad unique ability. It's already pretty decent. The first Zenkai unique, it applies the following effects to self from battle start. So he gets 20% damage reduction, 50% to ki recovery, and then nullifies attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Okay. I mean, I would have liked him to get some damage because of the fact that he doesn't get this part of his passive until 30 counts have elapsed. So basically, once these buffs go away, he's going to be getting these buffs. These don't overlap with each other. And that's the whole reason why I thought they were going to change this to 30, which they did. So 50% ki recovery is pretty nice, though. And then 20% damage reduction. Typically, I say I don't really like that number because it doesn't feel like it's that impactful. But when you're talking about defensive stats like this, it's going to be impactful. It is. And then this is actually really good as well. I believe that's the Vegito Blue ability that makes him so annoying to deal with. Yeah, nullifies attribute downgrades at normal conditions for 15 counts when he enters the battlefield. So the only difference, obviously, is that this guy only has this for the first 30 counts, but it's still annoying to play against. And then this Zenkai 6 unique abilities applies the following effects to self per Saiyan battle member. Wow. Okay, so that actually, I actually like that a lot because it means that you don't really want to run him with Gohan because he's not a Saiyan. Applies the following effects to self per Saiyan battle member in the party other than this character when the character enters the battlefield. Wow, he does restore ki and damage inflicted. Wow, this is exactly what I wanted him to do. Because I said, I think I pulled up, who was it, Demon King Piccolo that I pulled up? Let me pull him up again. This guy. I think I pulled this guy up in my video yesterday, and I said, all they need to do for one of his Zenkai abilities is literally, or one of his unique abilities that he gets from Zenkai is just do this. Just do that, and he's good. It looks plain, it looks boring, it looks not that great, but this is actually really impactful. And that's exactly what they did. So he gets, if you're running him with 2 other Saiyans, he's getting 20 ki, which is not super great. I mean, it's not 40 like Demon King Piccolo gets, but 20 ki is fair. And, you know, now with the yellow Vegeta that we got, the support yellow Vegeta, you know, Kid Goku, these Saiyans that provide ki on switch out, it's going to stack on top of this. So I feel like that's good. And then he gets 20% damage inflicted. That's going to be 40% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. The health restoration doesn't really matter, I don't think, as much as these other ones. I mean, obviously it's nice if you're going to pop your main ability, because it already heals 30%, right? So 15%, it's going to go up to 30%, so you're healing 30% extra health restoration, so you're basically healing not 30 but 40, almost 40% of your health instead of 30%. This is a really good Zenkai, or unique ability here. I like this, and I like the fact that they're limiting it to Saiyans, because again, this guy being green really entices you to run him alongside Gohan, and I feel like you obviously still can do that, but this guy with a full Saiyan team is going to be crazy. Alright, regular strike, regular blast. I think for the special move I said I just wanted them to make it massive, and then make this 50 ki. And they just made it massive. Wow, they actually did make it massive, okay. And then they kept it at 40, okay. I mean, making it massive is already really good. Special skill, we already know that this changed to combo with any card, which is great, because before this it was awful. This iteration of this green card is like the worst green card in the game, period. Like, this is actually worthless, useless, terrible, trash. Like, it's awful. The only thing I did want them to add, if they wanted, I don't really think this would make or break how good the green card is now, is make this not only blast arts card, but also a tap blast attack. Counter will activate upon enemies blast arts. Okay, so they didn't change that. Restores ki by 50 instead of 30, and destroys 2 enemy cards, and then he can chain you. Perfect. This is exactly what they should have done. I like that. And then the ultimate, 50% for 3 counts, and then massive explode damage. So this goes up by 10% to 60%. That's okay. Pretty good. And they did go with green Saiyans. Okay. Yeah, that's good, because we don't really have any green Saiyan. We don't have any green Saiyan Zenkais yet. So overall, this guy seems really powerful. I've already seen people saying, "Oh, he sucks. He's mediocre." When you see stats like this, and he's coming into the battlefield with, if you're playing with a Saiyan team with 80% damage, and he's getting 20 ki, like, this guy's going to be killing you. He is. I think people are saying he's quote unquote balanced. I don't think I wouldn't call him balanced. I would not. Now clearly this is obviously at 14 stars, but again, compare him to Gohan. I'm not saying he's as good as Gohan. I don't think he is as good as Gohan at all. And I think they realize what a mistake they made with this character now, because this guy is not even close to as good as Gohan, I don't think. But these stats are just like, you feel the power of these stats on this Gohan too. You're gonna feel this with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. People are just looking at this, and they're not really considering this. So we will see as we play with him later tonight how good he feels. They are releasing, obviously, the Zenkai banner here, and then I think they're also doing, yeah, this banner down here, Legends Return, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Let's see what this banner is. So it is just a step up, huh? Yeah, it looks like it's just a step up for him. Majin Vegeta's on here, Gohan's on here. He has a 0.5% rate, which is okay. Ugh, Bootanks. We got Trunks and Gotenks, Yellow Vegito 18. Skip this banner, don't summon. I would not summon on this banner. We have some new events coming out. People of Earth, Lend Me Your Energy, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So this is sort of like the new mainstream event, where I think there's missions associated with this that will give you Z-Power for the LL Goku. Yeah, I don't think you actually get the Z-Power directly from clearing these stages at all. It's just like a normal story event almost. You get a title from this, bonus battle, you get Zenkai Souls. Okay, interesting. And then the other event is like a typical 50 stage event. And then I believe it's every 5 stages you get 20 Z power. So this event specifically looks like it's going to give you, so what is that, 50 stages divided by 5? So that's 10 times 20 each, so it's 200 Z power for the Goku. From just completing the stages, that's pretty good, I would say. So to make sure you guys clear this, I mean, doing this alone is going to get you a 0-star Goku, which it doesn't sound like it's good enough, or it doesn't sound like it's a lot. But, I mean, at least you have the unit, and once you have the unit, you can start using Legends Limited Z power on him if you want to. Then we have this other event, which is interesting because I didn't expect to get one of these. Like, we're getting 3 new events with this update. This is one of the best updates ever, just because of the fact that we're getting 3 new story events / events in the game that are playable, and it's actual content, right? Like, we have this, and we have this. 3 new events coming out. Pretty surprising to me. I mean, this is a new original story event with this Boo. This Boo is actually really good, if not just a really good bench unit for Blue, Blue, Purple. He gives 50% of both defenses at 14 star for Blue, Blue, Purple, so if you guys like running that Blue, Blue, Purple team, this is definitely a unit you want to farm up. This is what we have for him. And then we have like 8 million new equips. It's a lot of new equips in this update. So, Majin Buu Saga. That's actually pretty big. Look how many characters are here. Base blast defense or base strike defense. Health. That's big. So you're actually going to be able to give this to Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Kid Buu, Elf Majin Vegeta, Super Vegeta when he gets his Zenkai as well. I mean, this is going to be a good equip to farm. And you get base blast attack or strike attack. Now, granted, 8% health max isn't the best, but it's still decent. I think this is really good equip to farm. Next, we have this one. This one is Regen. And wait, where do you get this one from? This one is from the Majin Buu event, and I believe this one is also from the Majin Buu event. So 2 new equips coming from there for Regen. So 7 million characters you can use this on. Base critical, base strike attack, and then base blast attack. So this actually is quite good. The slot 1 is a little bit iffy. I don't, you shouldn't really care about this that much. It's only 8% of base critical. Really not that impactful. But 18% to strike and then 20 to blast at max is really good. So another good equip you should farm if you use Regen at all. Then we have Don't Worry About Me. This is part of the 50 stage event. So, and it's Saiyan's Majin Buu Saga. So, you know, the Zenkai Goku, Majin Vegeta, all these other units we just talked about. Health restoration, blast defense, strike defense. So it's a very defensive equip. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a good use for this. I mean, yeah, you could put it on this guy, the new Zenkai Super Saiyan 3 Legend Limited one, but there's better equips to use. This is like probably a low priority one you should farm. This one is Super Saiyan 3, also from the 50 stage event. So, you know, this guy, don't forget him. He's still really good. Base blast attack, strike defense, and blast. So double blast. This is actually a nice equip for the new one. This guy's obviously more strike based, whereas this guy's more blast based. So the green Zenkai one is going to benefit a lot from this one. This one is a pretty good one. If you intend on Zenkaiing this guy or farming him up, definitely farm this equip up as well. Then we have Hurry Up and Die for range type. So this is going to be a really long list of characters. Look at this. Look how many characters can use this. Key Recovery. Wow, this is really good. This is probably the PvP equip this season because there's no how to obtain part. Key Recovery is underrated. Special move damage on an equip is always super valuable. And then 20% blast. This is a really, really good equip. Yeah, this is a really good one. And then the last thing I do want to mention about this Super Saiyan 3 Goku and people saying he's mediocre is the fact that he has one of the best equips in the game. This one right here. So prior to... Let me actually pull up the item list real fast. Equipment. So this Beerus equip was considered the best equip in the game by far because it was unawakened. And now we have this one. This one is just straight up better than the Beerus equip. It has the same slot 1, except it adds health restoration. It has the same slot 2. No. Okay, well, the stats are reversed for slot 1 and slot 2, but it's basically the same. And then slot 3 is health, special move damage, and ultimate. So Beerus is 15, 30, 30. Goku's is 10, 20, 30. Oh, actually, I guess you could argue that Beerus might be better because of the extra damage. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I would just straight up call this one better. Maybe that was not correct. because Beerus does have the slot 3 on this one is way stronger. But it's close. I mean, ultimate damage is still 30 on this one. Special move, I mean, this Goku special move doing massive damage now is going to be a huge factor. So I don't know if this not being as powerful as the Beerus one is that important, but the base health definitely, I think I'd give the edge to the Beerus one there. But regardless, still one of the most powerful equips in the game. I would say top 3. This one, and then the Awakened version of this one are 1 and 2 probably. And then this one is probably number 3. So this equip is like absolutely bonkers. So factor that into this guy being absurd as well. And then the last thing we have are missions. So we have Hang in there, Kakarot, you are number 1. This is referring back to, there's so many tabs open. This one, which is the 50 stage event. So the 50 stage event is going to give you the 200 we already talked about, plus the 3, 4, 5, 6. You're getting 600 Z power from this event alone, which is, you know, like you pulled the unit off a banner, which is really nice. Then we have this one, People of Earth Lend Me Energy. This one looks like it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Is that only 90? Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it looks like it's only 90. Interesting. Unless I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something, but okay, so it looks like you're gonna get 690 in total. Because this, okay, this is I didn't see any way to get his Z power from the drops here. You guys can let me know down in the comments if I'm missing something here, but I don't see. Yeah, you don't get him as a drop, his Z power anywhere from here. So it's just the missions, but it does say get the Goku upon completion. So I don't know. That's those missions. And then we have the missions for this Majin Buu thing, which are pretty much the same as all these other ones, which is the you know, a bunch of souls, you get Z experience for your Z levels and stuff like that, and also Z power for Buu, and energy and skip tickets. So make sure you form all this up. This is, again, one of the better updates we've gotten because we're getting 3 new events. So it's actual content to do in the game. But that's pretty much all we got. This guy's coming out in an hour and 20 minutes from now. So let me know down below what you guys think about this Goku. Again, people calling him mediocre already. I think they're completely wrong. I do. Yeah, I'll see you guys all later, and have a good one.